Shortgrass library system is part of a larger provincial structure of library systems, formed to provide equitable and improved library service to libraries. The Shortgrass system started out as a project under the direction of the Shortgrass Steering Committee in the late spring of 1981. It was originally an interest group which grew as it moved into the 80s. By the end of 1982, the name Shortgrass was chosen and the area's boundaries were determined. Through 1983 and 84, support was gathered from 89% of the population within the system and a board was developed. Also, later in this period, committee members visited other library systems in the province to gather information about their services. Through 1986 and 87, a proposal for service to the region was developed and given to area boards and councils. Shortgrass became an established library system in 1988. A headquarters building was used in downtown Medicine Hat till a new one could be constructed in 1990. By late 1990, the new building was up and running. The headquarters building is the central nervous system of Shortgrass. Materials are ordered, received, and delivered through the system from this central clearing area. This includes cataloging and labeling and lamination of book covers. A variety of other activities occur at headquarters: board, staff, and committee meetings, general office requirements such as accounting and report preparation, and management of the computer system, which includes updating and maintaining a union catalog. This catalog is essential to the library's system as it can be accessed through public terminals at any member branch.
I like using the terminal because it's handy to hunt up my favorite authors and to find the different books that they've written so that I can read them, and also to find different subjects on things that I'm looking for. I come in quite often to find things for my kids for school, different subjects they're looking for. I do brownies, so I come in and I use it for finding craft books and all sorts of different things. I find it very handy.
Many users are finding the computer catalog to be a much easier and faster method of locating library materials.
Oh, I think the computers are really good. They're a lot faster and easier to use than the card catalogs, and I think they look a lot better.
I like the computer system. It's a lot easier to find your books, and it's a lot better than the catalogs.
I just like the library system because you can get books from other libraries, not just the ones here.
Headquarters provides services not offered by member libraries, or services which can be provided more efficiently and economically. The sharing of resources is quite obvious in all sources provided by the system. Some you've seen, but there is much more. A book can be borrowed from or returned to any member library in the system. The automated circulation system has made this easier. A laminated checkout card is given to the library patron. Karen Armbruster, head librarian in Brooks, explains the value of the automated system.
Our library is the first library that has been up and running on the circulation system. We've been circulating our books for about 6 months now, and we have really found that the Dynex circulation system works well. We are able to keep better track of our membership. We are able to place holds for people right away. We are able to reserve books. We are able to give our customers printouts of the books that they have, the books that are overdue. The computer takes care of all of our fines and calculates them daily for us. And we are really pleased with the circulation system that we have with Dynex.
As an added service provided by Shortgrass, Medicine Hat Public Library acts as a resource center. Reference and information questions are handled by reference services personnel through the desk of Pat Evans.
Any patron in the Shortgrass Library system can access our materials. We have materials on a wide variety of topics. For example, if a person wanted information on car repair, or if a person wanted an address of a business located in Toronto, we have a wide variety of directories where that information would be available. In addition, we can get materials from outside the library system. All a patron would have to do would be to initiate an interlibrary loan with their local librarian.
The Resource Center is of special interest to the member branches. Susan Anderson of the Bow Island branch talks about the importance of this service to her library.
Since belonging to the Shortgrass Library system, the Medicine Hat Library has become even more important than it was for us before. Our members using their card from this library are able to travel if they're in the city and use that library with their own card from here. As far as getting interlibrary loans, it's much faster since belonging to the system than it was before.
Another service provides for visiting authors and entertainers.
The summer programs for the children has really benefited in our area. The Shortgrass Library system provides the promotional material, it provides the ideas for the material, and it also provides funding for special programs and special entertainers. In this area, that's very important for our children to be able to get together and learn how to socialize together, since some of them are quite isolated.
Okay, another advantage of the Shortgrass system during the book processing is the saving in staff time. This allows more time to be spent on selection of books through the use of reviewing journals and other selection tools, and more time on children's program like story time and craft sessions.
Of course, delivery service to and from headquarters and the member libraries is an integral part of the Shortgrass system. Cliff Dacre handles this end of things quite smoothly.
Shortgrass Library System has 5 member libraries, they being Medicine Hat, Redcliffe, Brooks, Foremost, and Bow Island. The deliveries are made once a week to the outlying libraries, and to the Medicine Hat Library they're made once a day, and to the Redcliffe Library they're made twice a week. Shortgrass not only supplies books to the libraries and their patrons, but they also supply videos, talking books for the handicapped, large print books, and paperbacks by mail. And the delivery that Shortgrass does on its daily trips are all of those to each of the libraries as they are needed.
Susan Anderson of Bow Island appreciates the wider range of materials her library has access to.
When we started being a library, all we provided for our patrons were books and magazines. We tried to budget some of our money to purchasing other materials such as audio tapes or videotapes, since videos were just starting to come in. When we started joining the system, videos were provided for all the libraries on a rotating block basis, and our patrons just love them. So now part of our budget goes towards videos and talking books, audios as well. That are some of the extra benefits of belonging to the system.
Shortgrass offers a circulating collection of large print books and videos. Each member receives a circulating block and one stays at headquarters. The blocks then rotate through the system. Rita Wilson at the Redcliffe Library explains the service and its benefits.
Shortgrass system offers circulating blocks of large print books and videos to the member libraries and many berries. And Cliff Dacre, the driver, delivers a block of books or videos and then takes the block from that library and moves them on to the next one, so you're never out of books or tapes. Most libraries have their own collections, but they don't. It's too expensive, so this way the Shortgrass supplies us with some, which really helps. They're very well received. Everybody really likes the large print and the videos. And the videos they have are National Film Board, National Geographic, and some children's one. So they're very popular, and they go out all the time. So we're very happy with our collections from Shortgrass.
Karen Ann Hogle was brought into Shortgrass as literacy coordinator in the fall of 1990. Her major project involved managing a reading assessment of member library collections. With this project completed, Shortgrass is now assessing the reading levels of new books it orders and catalogs for the libraries. The Shortgrass library system has grown dramatically since its inception, actually since its birth as an ID in the late 70s. By combining the resources of several communities, better services have been developed for the library patrons of those communities. From Brooks to Redcliffe and Foremost, the rural population is better served, and there's greater cooperation between all of the systems in the province. And the future looks even more promising. Shortgrass Director Colleen Swift talks about the potential.
The Shortgrass library system is now 4 years old. We've built a headquarters facility, we've acquired and implemented a powerful library automation system, and we've fulfilled all of the goals and objectives of our current plan of service. In addition to the services which we are providing to our members, we have started to provide services to member municipalities without a public library outlet. If these municipalities are able to provide an appropriate space, Shortgrass can look at providing paperback deposits, special collections of materials such as large print books, and current interest videos. People in the communities can also search the online Shortgrass catalog and place requests to our member libraries for materials. The Shortgrass van can pick up and deliver materials to the local outlets. The needs assessment process includes evaluating our current services and seeking input from our members concerning current services and potential services. We also want to talk to libraries which are not currently members of the system. At the very least, we want to keep them informed of Shortgrass services, and we would encourage their input to our planning process. It is also possible to look at providing services to the schools, but these services would have to be provided on a cost recovery basis. Shortgrass does need to expand to fulfill its potential, to fully utilize its headquarters facility and its library automation system. I believe, given the current commitment of the Shortgrass board and staff, as well as the commitment of our members, that Shortgrass will continue to grow and that our members will continue to provide enthusiastic support for the system.
The Shortgrass Library System, a structure of library service for all of Southeast Alberta. A service with a rewarding future for all who desire full access to library resources.